The clock on the wall flickered to 2 a.m., its rhythmic ticking the only sound in the suffocating silence of the study. Chris sat alone, bathed in the pale glow of a single lamp. Suddenly, his phone vibrated against the wooden desk, a violent intrusion. The screen displayed unknown number. He stared at the glowing digits for 10 long seconds, his heart hammering against his ribs, before his thumb finally swiped accept. At first, there was only the hollow sound of static, like wind through dead leaves. Then, a voice emerged, raspy and cold, as if speaking through layers of heavy dirt. "I remember you," the voice whispered, sending a shiver down his spine. "You buried me." Chris gripped the edge of the desk until his knuckles turned white, the wood biting into his skin. "Who is this?" he demanded, his voice cracking with a fear he could not hide. A low, rattling laugh filled the receiver, a sound devoid of any joy. "Grave number 17. Come and see." Then the line went dead. Chris grabbed his car keys. His hands trembling so violently, he dropped them twice on the cold floor. He drove through the empty, skeletal streets, the headlights cutting through a thick, suffocating fog. Every shadow seemed to reach out for him. When he reached the rusted iron gates of the cemetery, he didn't hesitate. He ran down the narrow path, his flashlight beam dancing frantically over weathered tombstones and weeping angels. The air smelled of damp earth and decay as he searched for the number. He stopped at grave 17. The earth had been freshly overturned, dark soil scattered like a wound. The wooden casket lid lay shattered on the grass, and the hole was a gaping, empty mouth. A chill crawled up his spine, paralyzing him. Suddenly, his phone rang again. He looked at the screen, and his blood turned to ice. It was calling from his own number. He pressed the phone to his ear, his breath itching in his throat. A voice identical to his own whispered with terrifying clarity, "Now it is your turn." Chris dropped the phone. He turned to run, but the earth was soft, like hungry teeth. The next morning, the caretaker walked past the plot. Grave 17 was perfectly sealed, the soil smooth and undisturbed. A new marble slab sat in the center of the mound. The caretaker wiped the dew away and read the fresh inscription. "Chris, there was no one else in sight."